Hello, my name is Caroline Kennedy and I'm Head of Careers with National College of Ireland. And in this video, I want to talk about the importance of a good profile and background photo for your LinkedIn profile. So when you set up a LinkedIn account, there's the option to add a photo. And really the expectation is that everybody would have a photo attached to their account. And I suppose those with photos, you get an awful lot more views, a lot more visibility, a lot more traction to your profile if you have a photo attached to it. So it is absolutely recommended that you add a photo to your LinkedIn profile. But then when you're doing it, I suppose it's important to think about what should that profile look like? What should that photo look like? So what I would say is that LinkedIn is a professional networking site, so it should be a work style photo. So you suitable for a work environment. So not you on a night out, not you with a group of friends, not, I suppose, a picture of you from miles away. So it is a professional headshot that's required here. Your head should take up about 60% of the frame of the photo. It should be just you in it. Our suggestion is that you'd be smiling and looking directly at the camera for the photo. And in NCI Careers, about twice a week, we do free LinkedIn headshots for students. So do keep an eye on Instagram and on Simplicity, and you'll see when those schedules are taking place. And it's open to all NCI students. So my suggestion is that you take us up on that offer. And we'll take as many as you want until you get a photo that you like. If you do have a photo that you really like and that is suitable, but maybe the background's a bit messy, you can use Canva. They have a tool on there that will allow you to edit the background and just clear the background on your photo. So the other thing to think about then is that when you set up a LinkedIn account, you have the option of having a background image behind your profile photo. And again, that's something that I think is well worth spending a few moments on. So it's the prime real estate of your LinkedIn profile. And really, when a recruiter looks, or when anybody looks at your profile, the first thing they see is your profile photo, your LinkedIn headline, which we'll talk about in a little while, and also your background photo. So these are really the prime real estate of your LinkedIn account. So here's an example, I suppose, of somebody with a background photo attached and without. And I think you can see there that it's much more impactful to have one attached. So I'm just going to run through a few different ones that I came across that I thought might be good to talk about. So here's another example of one I had. I used Canva to create it. I put awards down the bottom and just a little headline about myself up the top. Another one. Then here's another guy. I really recommend you follow this guy on LinkedIn. He's very, very good. Austin Belzak. And he, again, will have used Canva or something similar to create a LinkedIn banner. And he's put, I suppose, his different awards down the bottom, a link to his company page up the top. Another one I thought was just quite eye-grabbing. Here's another one I thought, because I think it's nice to try and give an insight into who you are as a person. So this was a student who was studying at NCI, doing a CIPD accredited course, who had played cricket for Ireland. So we used I suppose, Canva to create something there to put 3 different photos in. So from looking at it, you'd get a bit of an insight into who she was. And that's one of my favourite ones. Another lady here, Sinead Darcy, who was the head of graduate recruitment at Jemison for many, many years. And look, they won all of the different graduate recruitment awards. And her background photo used to be a list of all of the different awards that she won. That was quite powerful. This is one of our students who was on placement with Aldi at the time, and this is how he did his. Again, another kind of one you can do with just some background photos. Another one, this is a student who was on placement with Keelings in the HR department. So look, there's so many different options. Canva do have a free tool for LinkedIn banners, so you can use that, or you can just go and get a photo and once it's landscape, you can use that as well. So I hope that's helpful.